Heather, ECing a 10-month-old, not crawling yet, for 2 weeks. Due to medical needs, I've had to exclusively pump every 2 hours to get him his milk, in addition to the solid food. Being so attached to the pump for so long each day, I miss a lot. Takes too long to disconnect and take him to potty while hooked up, of course. I can't hold him while pumping because of how wiggly grabby he is. We use generic natural timing when he does signal. I want to help him as much as possible, catch more and use less diapers. Any ideas? I think you're just going to have to be patient with what you have to work with right now. And I know it's got to be really hard to do this and to pump every 2 hours. You know, some people in sort of mainstream would say, oh, you don't need to breastfeed your child anymore. But it sounds like you really want to, and you're really committed to continue to do so. So keep doing that as long as it feels right to you. But when the time comes that you tire of this and you want a way out, you can have it. And, you know, my daughter self-weaned at 11 months. And I don't know why, and it kind of broke my heart, but it's what was right for her at the time, and she's so healthy. So if that becomes something that bothers you and you want to change that, then you can. Babies do fine on just solids at that age, but it sounds like you're really committed to it. So during that means that EC is going to have to take sort of a second position to that need. And I think that full acceptance of that is key so that you don't feel like regret about it, you know, or feel like you can't be doing as much as you should be doing. You're having challenges based on medical needs and all of that. And that's more important right now than being better at EC than you already are. Now, right now, you've only started 2 weeks ago. So what I would encourage you is just to continue to get educated about it, to continue with transition times. For 10 months old, transition times are great. And then when he does signal is great too. And just be aware of when the nursing part, you know, getting the milk and all that stuff starts to die down whenever you choose to do that, which I'm not encouraging you either way. It's your personal choice, that you'll be able to spend more energy on working with him, catching more, using less diapers. And again, once he starts, he's not yet crawling, and once he starts walking and all of that, that's when really things get a little bit more easy to wrap up with EC. And not to pressure you on it, but again, those who have them in diapers for longer, 18 months, 20 months, 22 months, have a harder time getting them out of them. So what you need to do right now is the best that you can do. And Shannon's saying that I know the frustration. I pumped till my son was 12 months, 2 times a day. And Heather's doing every 2 hours, and that sounds like a lot. And so I hope that you have some support and that you're able to, I don't know, that's hard. That's really, really hard. And I feel for you. And I think whatever your reasons are, and I don't know you personally, again, if you were sitting here in my living room with me, we could talk about it and we could understand each other better. But it sounds like for what you're dealing with right now, the approach you're taking is great. As this gets less intense, then EC can get more full-time. And we have plenty of resources for when you need to make those moves, okay? Hang in there. I'm glad that you started. That's awesome.